Hey everybody, it's Kim Danke, the Shibboleth new member fast track instructor. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you've had a perfect day. I hope you've had a great Friday, ready for the weekend. I've just been over at the Kennesaw Shibby Shop. We had a little feature of hemp products, hemp bars, hemp flakes with berries and yogurt. And then we started trying other things, yogurt with Carbolite in it, all kinds of stuff. We had a lot of fun. And now I'm here. So sorry it took me just a second to get on here tonight. Let's see who's here with me. If you are in the Zoom room, please take a second to say hello. Let me know where you're from. If you had a perfect day today, if you're new, refreshing, I like to know the answers to these questions because it helps me get to know you. If you are on Facebook, please take a second to give us a few hearts, few likes. Let me know that you're there. Hey, Patricia. Patricia had a holiday today. Yep, we can do that. We can do that. And now you know what to do tomorrow. You get back to business tomorrow. Yes. If you are finding us for the very first time and you don't know what you've gotten yourself into tonight we're going to go over some features of a Shibboleth membership. I teach a 7-night class that starts on Sunday night and runs through Saturday night every single week. And we go over different parts of the website. On Sunday night, I do the overview of the lifestyle. On Monday night, I do a class on simple food combining. And then I just say that Tuesday through Saturday night starts our techie nights, how to use the food library, the recipe library, the restaurant guide, and more. And I love teaching this lifestyle. Me personally, I lost 50 pounds. It took me about 5 months, but I have now kept that off for 2 years, confidently, happily, pleased to do it. And it is absolutely the best lifestyle ever. So we're glad that you are here. Okay. If you're not a member, we have a membership available at $79. That's a lifetime membership. Currently, that's a special because our founder's birthday is this month, and it's $79. You never have to pay again. That's a lifetime membership, and you can get that at shibbolethdeals.com. Shibbolethdeals.com. If you heard about Shibboleth from a friend, a family member, a coworker, please write in their first and last name. We like to thank our members with 5% to shop in the Shibby Shop when they refer a member. Let's see. Hey, Deborah, glad you're here with me. You are in the right place to still be learning. Hey, Evelyn, returning member and need a refresher. So glad that you are here. And if you are in the Zoom room, if you'll set your chat so to everyone, we can all see what you type in. Okay, well, we are going to get started. I'm going to simply share my screen with you. We're going to go over to the Fast Track Laps in the Shibboleth website. The Fast Track Laps is basically the curriculum that we are going to use to teach you the lifestyle, what you need to do to be able to utilize the tools that you have. See, here's what's so great about a Shibboleth membership. $79, first of all, is minuscule compared to the life-changing, life-improving information you are going to have your hands on. So you get the initial education, you get a community of people that is just unparalleled, and you get all the resources on the website. Right now for $79 for a lifetime, it is a steal. Please tell your friends about it and bring a Shibboleth buddy along with you on this journey, okay? So as a reminder, we're on lap 6 tonight. Tomorrow night's the last night, and then we'll start over. I don't actually go over lap 1 and lap 2 with you because those are just printables and new member stuff and joining Facebook groups and setting up your profile. And I don't really need to do that with you. You can do that on your own. But there's always a short little tutorial video right here to show you how to do those things. So just as a reminder, there is a short little tutorial video right there that you can watch. And then you're going to come over, take your mouse, if you're on a computer, and hover your mouse over the task. the black box pops up. You read the black box, you do the task, you click the checkbox. Hey, Angelia, glad you're here. And then you move to the next one. It's that simple. So this is a very directed way to learn the Shibboleth lifestyle. It's methodical and purposeful. You don't have to click around figuring things out. If you just trust the fast track, it will introduce you into all the things that you need to know in order to start living the lifestyle. So the very first thing we're going to look at tonight is the advanced combination chart. Check out the advanced combination chart and watch the class that goes with it. If you have a printer, feel free to print this. If you do not have a printer, screenshot it or something so that you'll know where it is. Save it on your computer so that you can have quick and easy access to it. So we're going to click right here. And it brings up this page right here. Now, this gives us more options than the one we had in lap 1. In lap 1, you saw a combination chart, but it did not include any energy, carbs, or fruit. Now, technically, you could use this one from the very beginning, okay? But typically, people are wanting the best results they can get in their first 7 to 10 days. And if you are willing to leave out energy, carbs, and fruit for that time, you're going to get a really nice little jump start. But technically, you could use them from the very beginning, okay? Because this is a lifestyle. This isn't meant to be restrictive diet. This is meant to teach you which products in the grocery stores or specialty stores or wherever you shop will work, and then how to combine them. So this is your advanced combination chart. And just as a reminder, this blue column is fast weight loss. This yellow column is faster weight loss. And this red column, you are blowtorching fat like you'd blowtorch butter. But I like to describe this page as we are all going to the beach. The blue column, you are taking the scenic route. The yellow column, you're on the highway. The red column, you're on the interstate. If you think about a trip to the beach, you are probably not just on the scenic route, just on the highway, or just on the interstate. You're doing a little bit of all of them going to the beach, okay? So you can use all of these, but if you were willing to stick in the red and yellow a little bit more than you do the blue, then you're gonna have faster results. But if you throw some blue colored meals in every once in a while, it'll totally be fine too, okay? It's just that we give you options. There's good, better, and best. So when you're looking at this combination chart, I want to read what some of these, how you would read these. This is not math. We are not adding anything. We are not doing algebra with these letters. This number simply means, I'm right over here in the top blue column. This means category 1, and LP stands for lean protein. The plus sign means eaten with. Category 2, fibrous carb, eaten with. Category 3, energy carb. If you want to eat a category 3, it must be eaten with a lean protein and a fibrous carb. Same thing with fruit. If you want to eat fruit, because see, it is a natural sugar, and sugar, whether it's natural or not, is going to elevate your blood sugar levels. Your pancreas is going to secrete insulin to deal with those blood sugar levels. And insulin is what we call the fat bus. Insulin is a growth hormone. There's a lot of growth hormones, though, in our body, but not all of them are like insulin. Insulin is a fat storage growth hormone. Once we have gotten to as tall as we're going to get in life, if you have insulin running around in your body, you're not growing taller, you're growing wider. That is why it's important to control the insulin, even when it comes from fruit. Now, fruit needs to be eaten in a proper combination when you are in weight loss mode. We have 2 modes in Shibboleth, weight loss mode and maintenance mode. There's only 3 differences between the 2 modes. 1, the number of holidays that you get in a calendar month. 2, how you eat fruit. And 3, your mindset, because you might be starting this off as a diet, but by the time you get to maintenance, you truly need to understand that this is a lifestyle and you can't go back to your old habits. Otherwise, you bring back the same old results. So we've got to change our habits by the time we get to maintenance. But in weight loss mode, fruit must be combined properly. In maintenance, if you're eating fruit with a meal, it should still be combined properly. But you may also have fruit as a snack by itself on a perfect day if you're in maintenance. If you come like right down here, this is showing you that you can have category 1 lean protein with category 7 shellfish, which is really just a lean protein. See, this is really just lean protein, even though it's coming from 2 different categories, with your fibers, carb, and your energy carb. Okay, so this is just showing you what you can eat. This is why several times over the week I have said it is very important for you to have your lists of favorites so that you can pick a lean protein, you can pick a shellfish, you can pick a fibers carb, you can pick fruit. And if you don't eat shellfish, you just mark those 7s out. It's kind of why they got pulled off onto their own category anyway, due to medical reasons and biblical reasons. Some people don't want to eat them. And then in general, some people just don't like them. So they are just off on their own category. But let's scoot right down here to the bottom. Do you see this where it says PP? Well, that stands for perfect pairing. Perfect pairing, all right? Let's see. Perfect pairing is, it does not follow the exact combinations that are listed above, but it has been determined that if you do it the exact way that it is listed in the website for you to do it, then it'll work. But do notice that it is in the blue column, okay? And that's because it doesn't quite follow the rules, but it's still something you can do. If you scoot right over here, this is meal replacement. MR stands for meal replacement. And on Tuesday night, we started going over the weight loss meter. And last night, you looked at -2 and -3 meal replacements. So the -2 and -3 meal replacements are best for weight loss. If you have a -1 or a 0 meal replacement, it's not going to hurt you. It's just not going to quite help you as much as a -2, -3. Now, the reason that we have this in the yellow column is because we really want people to eat whole foods, but we are quite aware and we do not try to force people down certain alleys or roads or anything. If you want to eat organic, you can buy everything in this organic. If you want to do non-genetically modified, you can find all of the non-genetically modified. This actually lifestyle works with everybody. That's why we have meal replacements, because if you were eating Pop-Tarts before Shibboleth, then you're going to need to figure out a void replacement for that Pop-Tart, because you might miss it until your taste buds start to change and you want to try new things. We got to figure out what that new thing is. So a lot of times that's a meal replacement, okay? And then if we scoot right over here into the blowtorch column, I want to explain what HHF means. HHF stands for hemp hearts. The HH stands for hemp hearts. HF stands for hemp flakes. HHF is hemp heart, hemp flakes. And we're going to look for a video on that tonight and talk a little bit more about it. In MCT oil, we've talked about several times. All right, so hopefully that helped y'all. And this is just more combinations for you to be able to use. So once you are aware that that combination chart is available, you've printed it, you've screenshotted it or saved it, or just know it's right there when you need it, then you simply can just check that box, okay? The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to practice finding videos on specific topics in the video library. The video library has thousands of hours of content in it. But don't be overwhelmed that there's thousands of hours of content. It's just that if we do something, somebody's going to want to watch it in the future. So it's on this website. But right now, you focus on Fast Track, and then tomorrow night, I'll tell you your next steps, and then we'll go on from there. And then you can come back to some of the videos that we're going to search for tonight. But I do want you to know how to find videos on specific topics. So the search bar in the video library can be used to find videos on a specific topic. Please find the search bar in the video library and search for survival kit. This will generate a list of videos tagged with the keywords of survival kit. Next, search for hemp. This will generate a list of videos tagged with the keyword hemp. Next, search for advanced to find the 2 videos that go with the advanced combination chart that we just looked at. Notice the heart for each video. You can heart your favorites for easy access. So when we click here, it's going to take you to the video library. The first thing we're going to do is find our search bar. It's right here. Okay. And I just kind of want to show the way that this is laid out. Whenever you heart a video, it's going to show up right here in your My Favorites tab. And then over here to the right, you've got 3 different views that you can choose to look at the videos. I think that the detail level is the best view. Because when you see this one, see how you've got fast track right here, silver here, gold here, tiger's eye here. You've got those videos, okay, levels. And you would not want to go to tiger's eye if you haven't finished fast track, silver, gold, okay? And honestly, all you ever need is right there in fast track. But most people, once they get living the basic foundation of this lifestyle down, get really interested in some advanced topics. And that's what you're going to find, especially over here in the gold and tiger's eye, okay? So then this is the detail level. If you see all these little black menu over here, you could click right here on stretch a minute. If you clicked on the stretch a minute, it would bring you to some stretch a minute video routines. If you wanted to see what Travis has been doing, there's Travis's Corner. And you could come down here and watch videos that Travis has done. Okay, in the future, that's not what we're going to do today. And never worry about this that says you've watched 815 videos in your library, or this one, you have 169 unwatched videos in your library. That's not saying watch these now, like with a pressure to watch them. This is once you finish these other things, if you want to watch these other videos, you could click there and then you could go to the ones you haven't watched yet. I personally, when I drive away in my car, a lot of times will have on a Shibboleth video. I don't watch it. I just listen to it like a podcast, and it's playing kind of like talk radio. And so that's why I've got all those hours of videos watched. Okay. So right now we're going to search for survival kit, and it's going to bring up videos that have been tagged with survival kit. What I would like for you to do is I would like for you to open up this one right here, this Travis one with the pink background, and then heart it. That way you can watch it later. It'll show up right here in the top right in your My Favorites, okay? So survival kit is very important to understand why you might need one of those. If you're a person who really likes salad dressing, or and you don't want to use all the ones at the restaurants because they're high calorie, then you might want to take your own, or take some other little substitute that you like. If you are one who really likes a bun, or you really like a tortilla at the Mexican restaurant, or you want a bun when you go to Chick-fil-A and you would be taking their bun off, or you go to a restaurant, you're going to eat a burger and you want a bun, but you wouldn't be using theirs. You would need to have a survival kit, okay? Let's say that you work, and in the past, maybe you've had a Snickers bar mid-afternoon. You might need a survival kit somewhere at the office to take the place of that if you need that. Okay, you may want to have some of the health-wise shelf-stable microwavable meals and have them in your desk drawer at work in case something went wrong and you needed to have lunch at the office. Okay, so this is kind of talking about having a survival kit. So watch this one right here on Travis first. You can watch the others later, but I always recommend Travis's first. Okay, the next thing we're going to search for is hemp. And it says that there's 17 results with hemp in it. Some of them are just little videos of us making things so that you can see them be made. But which one I want you to watch is this one. It says phase 2. Okay, phase 2 is really just kind of, you've got the lifestyle down and you're ready to know just a little bit more. And in the food library, it's opening up some more foods to you, kind of in the inner aisles of the grocery store. Not necessarily higher quality foods, it's just more variety. But this is the one I would want you to watch. This phase 2, hemp hearts and hemp flakes for weight loss and wellness. And then the next thing we're going to search for is advanced. And it pulls up these two videos right here. I'm going to click on one and just show you what it's like to see the heart. See the heart right there? So this is you want to heart that, and you would come right over here into my favorites. So one of the things I really like about Shibboleth is if there are things that you might want to download or resources that are available to you, they might be on the right-hand side of the video, like right there. There's your advanced combination chart if you wanted to download it. There's the other video, so there's several places that you can find things on the website. And see how we came down here in this blue area? We come down here to this blue area. A lot of times we have things marked at certain points if you're curious about going directly to a certain section. That not every video has that though. All right, so you would just heart that so that it would end up in your favorites. If you really, really, really like a video and you think other people will too, just like on some of those other pages, you can give it 5 stars, you can, rate it and that sort of thing. So that's what I want you to do, is go in there and find those and heart them. And the act of doing those things helps you physically do it so that you know how to do it in the future. So once you have done that, you simply come and check this box, okay? And now we're going to familiarize ourselves with the restaurant guide. The Shibboleth lifestyle teaches nutrition for all situations. Eating in restaurants does not have to mean a holiday. When looking at the restaurant guide, locate the restaurants you frequent the most often. Read through the list of items listed and then open up several that you think you might enjoy. It is important that it is not assumed that you can eat the meal just as listed on the menu. Ordering instructions will be available for each menu item listed. Reading this before you go to a restaurant can help you prepare a survival kit if you would like. You might like to screenshot a few of your favorites to keep them handy. So we're going to click here and we're going to end up in the restaurant guide. When you are no longer in the fast track, you're going to find the restaurant guide right here in this green resources, foods, and recipes tab. Now, right here in this restaurant guide, there's kind of two views. There's like a computer view and there's a phone view. If you're on a phone, you're basically going to see it the way that it's on the right-hand side. Do you see all the names just listed out in order? And you would just scroll down to the one that you want to and you click on it. But if you're on a computer, you're also going to see all of the names listed out with just absolutely everything available there listed right under it. So it's two views, whether you see it on a phone or a computer. There is a search bar, so you can search right there if you're looking for a certain restaurant, which is a really nice feature. And we have a weight loss meter right here as well. So what we're going to talk about first is the #1 rule for restaurant dining. All meat at a restaurant needs to be considered a category 4 protein plus fat. Let's say that at home you cook a piece of chicken breast. You're going to call that a category 1 lean protein. But if you go out to a restaurant and you order a chicken breast, you don't know what oil they cooked it in. I'm sure they didn't cook it in MCT oil, coconut oil, ghee butter, or 0-calorie cooking spray. I mean, they probably use canola oil, vegetable oil, olive oil. Those are not approved on Shibboleth. But we're making an exception at restaurants because this does need to be doable for life, right? So basically what they've done though is they've taken a piece of chicken and they have turned it into a protein plus fat by cooking it in fat. So therefore all meat at a restaurant is a category 4 protein plus fat. That's going to keep you safe because you are going to know not to order it with energy carbs, fruit, or superfoods, because we do not eat energy carbs, fruit, or superfoods with protein plus fat. Why? Because we do not eat foods that bring an insulin release with fat, because it's going to capture it. So there's that safety net built in. So that means that you're going to be ordering more like a side salad, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, green beans, zucchini, squash, whatever thing they have like that, okay? So that's your number one rule for restaurant dining. So if you do not see a restaurant, all restaurants are approved. You just would have to, like, if it's a fried place, then you probably gonna need to order the grilled, okay, that kind of thing. But if you don't see the name of a restaurant, because there's a lot of mom and pop shops that aren't listed here, you can eat at all of them. You just need to do the number one rule for restaurant dining. And let's talk real quick about all Mexican restaurants. There's one on every corner in every strip mall. They all have different names. So we just have it called all Mexican restaurants. Okay, all Mexican restaurants. And then as you scroll down right here, you can just see there's Applebee's, there's Arby's, there's Bahama Breeze, and you just kind of keep on going. So you can look at all of those. Now, let's just say that you're curious and you want to see, okay, I'm going to make some plans to eat out at some restaurants during my work week. And I want to know what's the best of the best. You can take this and the weight loss meter. Let's drag this down to -1, -3 and hit set. And it's going to eliminate some things out of our list. Okay. So we eliminated some things from the list. And let's just say that you've got an Arby's near you and you want to do the classic roast beef without their bread. Okay. You're going to click that. And it says replace their bread with your own bread. Well, you don't have to have bread with it at all. You know what I do with it? I put it on a salad. I order a side salad there and I eat it with a salad. So if you did have your own bread, you would choose a category 2 fibrous carb bread, and that would need to be taken in a survival kit. But I just eat it on a salad. And so let's look at that Arby's again, chopped salad. So how to make this approved as a category 2 side in place of bread with any of the approved sandwiches as recommended or as a snack any time of the day. You must use 0-calorie dressing if you're having it with ingredients from one of the sandwiches. See, that's so specific. I love that. If you are having it with ingredients from one of the sandwiches, if you choose to use dressing, it needs to be a 0-calorie dressing. Or may use any approved dressing if you're having it as a snack. If you're just having this little side salad as a snack, you can use any approved dressing. But what I do is, well, I'm not a dressing person, so I don't have to worry about it. But I just put that roast beef just right on top of there and eat it. Now this is a -2. Let's see what the roast beef is. The roast beef is a -1. Okay, so that would be a really good meal. That'd be a really good meal. And there's roast chicken salad. Let's see what this one is. How to make it approved. Order it without dressing. You may have up to 50 calories of approved dressing, keeping in mind that adding a lot of calories and condiments may affect the weight loss meter. Do not eat any of the croutons or crunchy toppings that come with it. And this would be a category 4 +2 plus condiment. So let's get right over here. Let's click on Captain D's. Do you see how I did that? I just clicked on the Captain D's right over here. A really popular thing to order is this grilled whitefish and shrimp skewer dinner. So when you click right there, it tells you no rice or breadstick, no croutons if you choose a salad. Choose category 2 vegetables as your side, salad, green beans, or broccoli. 0-calorie or close to 0-calorie condiments are preferred, but you may have up to 50 calories in approved condiments. Keeping in mind that adding a lot of calories and condiments may change the weight loss meter. And remember your portion control. Your meat should fit under one hand, and your entire meal must fit under both hands. So, depending on hand size, some people may be halving maybe that entire meal and get 2 meals out of it. Just depends on hand size. This is a -2 on the weight loss meter. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so we have this restaurant library there to keep you safe when you are out and about at restaurants, okay? And I would just suggest that you go to some that you like and screenshot some things. Okay, we're going to check that box now that you have looked at the restaurant guide. But this task that you're doing here in the fast track is not just looking, it's really kind of screenshotting a few so that you are prepared. Like if you really like Chick-fil-A, go dig in and read all the Chick-fil-A options. If you really like I don't know, trying to think of something, Cracker Barrel, then you need to really go in and dig into those Cracker Barrel things. So it's go and look at least at 3 restaurants that you frequent the most often and have some prepped and ready to go. And like I said, screenshot a few, that way they are there and available for you for easy access. All right, the next thing that we're going to look at is the WOW challenges. WOW, which is WOW, stands for War on Weakness. WOW challenges are weird and wacky challenges where you determine in your heart and in your mind that you are going to meet the challenge for the day. WOW challenges are one-day challenges, just one-day challenges, but they can be done multiple days in a row. WOW challenges are great to practice exercising your self-discipline muscle to use after a holiday or for a perceived plateau breaker. They are designed to help you lose up to 1 pound in a day. You earn a badge for your first WOW challenge, and the number increases on that badge for each WOW challenge completed. Pick some of your favorites by hearting a specific WOW challenge to help you when you hit a wall, need to regain focus, or to challenge yourself. So we're going to click here, and it's going to go to the WOW challenges section. WOW challenges can actually be found in this orange wall breakers and challenges section. And there's a video right here showing you how to accept and complete a WOW challenge. And then just like on all of the other pages, or most of them, there's a search bar, so you can search for certain things. Now, if you can't find it, not everything has been tagged with all the words somebody might think of. You might just have to look through and scan the pictures and the images. And sometimes the images don't exactly, and the words used to describe the WOW challenge don't really go along with it exactly. So, open them up and read them. Now, just like the other things, if you wanted to heart something, there's a My Favorites. In this My History tab, if I clicked here, this is going to take me to all the WOW challenges that I have previously done, okay? And then, just to show you, you also can look at your My Progress, your data graph, battle buddies, group challenges, the other meal plans. We're going to create a meal plan tomorrow night, and Shibboleth workout of the day. So this is actually found in this My Progress tab right here, or Progress. So that's just your history showing what you've done before. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of show you what these look like. You've got these fun images. You've got these fun names like Beverly Ump plus a category 1 and 2 for a Beverly Hills Hollywood body. These are just fun names, okay? Biscuits, Betty's Biscuits and Gravy Challenge. I mean, who wouldn't like a biscuits and gravy challenge? Breakfast for dinner. Let's see what else we've got. There's a Kim's Egg White Grill and Nuggets. That was created for me. There's Julie's Nuggets and Salad. That one was created for Julie Marandino. Let's see. There's a grilled cheese challenge and so forth. Okay. If you see some that have somebody's name on it, it's because we were doing a challenge one time and Travis told us to give him things that we liked and he would make some names for us. So that's how that happened. So you just kind of scroll down, and if you think something looks appealing, you click on it and you read it. So just to kind of shorten the way that we're going to do this tonight is I'm going to click on, you know what? I'm not going to go to my favorites. I always go to my favorites. I'm going to click on some new things tonight. Let's see. Does anybody see one they are interested in? Let's click on this one. Halo Top number 2. Denise's Halo Top pancakes and Chick-fil-A. Let's click there. Okay, so there's a little image for breakfast. AHS pancakes or Healthwise pancakes. We sell both of those at our store. And if you wanted to get one, this takes you to the site, and then you could click on find it in our store. And then you could just add it to your grocery list. But look right here, there's different flavors. If it's got a 0 next to it, it's out for the moment. You can get golden pancakes, chocolate chips. Sometimes we also have blueberry, and then you can just simply add it to your cart. As a Shibboleth member, one of the perks of membership is that you get 20% off in our store, and all orders $30 or more ship for free. So you can kind of keep that in mind. So you can get the AHS pancakes and the Health-Wise. I've had them both. They're both good. With 2 scoops of Halo Top. And Halo Top, if you do not know, is an ice cream void replacement. So there's some Halo Top, and you may use sugar-free syrup too. For lunch, Chick-fil-A grilled chicken nuggets with side salad. Use your own salad dressing if you have the side salad. And dinner, now this is a little bit different. Normally when you eat at Chick-fil-A, you could do their light Italian dressing. That's the one that's approved there. But this is specifically saying use your own salad dressing. Now, let me make this very clear. These WOW challenges cannot be changed up. You can't just say, I'm going to use the light Italian. This says use your own salad dressing. These WOW challenges are meant to be a challenge. And if you don't like the description of the WOW challenge, you just choose a new one. Okay, you can't just go changing it, because Travis has looked at the nutrition for the whole day, and it works because he's planned it out in that way. Okay, for dinner, you may have up to 250 calories of your favorite flavor of Halo Top. That's like eating ice cream for dinner. There's no snacks allowed, no freebies allowed. Remember, it's challenging. Beverages are typically all your 0 calorie are there. And condiments, it lists out anything necessary that you need to know about condiments. Exercise, there's none required. Supplements would just be your typical supplements, and there's no special instructions. But if you come on down here a little bit, if you wanted to click here, this would show you all of the members who have completed that WOW challenge. Look right there. I know this is Cheryl Bannister. She has completed that WOW challenge 13 times. There's Gina Farron. She has completed that 11 times. Pamela, she's completed it 5. There's Pinky. She's done it twice. There's Julie. She's done it twice. Tracy Woodall's done it 3 times. Patricia's done it 2 times. I start to learn people's usernames. That's why I can say all of that. And then if you wanted to, if you really liked this one, or there was something that you didn't like about it, you can add a comment right there, and other people could benefit from what you have experienced. So that's why those comments down there are important. If you want to do this WOW challenge, you simply click accept. Then you pick the date that you want to do it on. Now, I would not pick this, like I wouldn't go, oh, well, next Wednesday, I'm going to do this challenge. What if your mind changes by next Wednesday? You know, typically, you know, I'd pick it the morning of, you know, or maybe the day before. So like, let's say today we're right here, and let's say I want to do this tomorrow. Might click it there, but I wouldn't plan them out a week, because if you change your mind or something happens, you've already accepted it. And when you accept it, you're committing to it. Otherwise, you're going to get a diet devil. You do not want a diet devil on your timing chart. But here's the thing. There's 2 types of diet devils that you could get on your timing chart. One is a purple looking diet devil, and that comes up when you do not complete the WOW challenge. So if you don't complete the WOW challenge, you'll get a little purple diet devil. You can make that purple diet devil go away. How? You go in and you complete another WOW challenge. That gives you the incentive to go and keep that commitment to yourself. That other diet devil will go away, and you'll get a new WOW challenge badge on the day that you completed it, okay? Now, once you complete a WOW challenge, it shows up in your journal. In your journal, that's where you're picking what type of day you're having. That's where you're writing in your foods, marking how much water you've had, and that type of thing. There's a little challenge section in your journal, and the WOW challenge will show up in there. And at the end of the day, you can go in and click where it says uncompleted. It says uncompleted because it doesn't know yet that you've completed it. So you click uncompleted, and it'll give you 2 options: completed or tap out. So if you complete it, you mark completed. If you tap out, if you didn't complete it, you mark tap out. And then you just deal with that little diet devil by completing your next WOW challenge, okay? And the other one will go away. You are always going to get an email the next morning that says, hey, don't forget to complete your WOW challenge. And if you already completed your WOW challenge, just know it's already completed. The system just sends that no matter what. Okay, no matter what. So let's kind of go back right here and look at a few other ones that might be interesting. I actually really like this one a lot. Pistachios and weight loss go hand in hand. Even though that says pistachios, I don't even eat pistachios on that day because there's no pistachios even included on that day. But for breakfast, 2 eggs with 2 ounces of cheese, which that's a little bit more cheese than normal. And so that's why it's fun there. Lunch, Advocare, pistachio ice cream flavored meal replacement. Somebody liked an Advocare pistachio ice cream flavored meal replacement and wanted Travis to create a meal plan. That's probably why he did that. But if you don't have or want that particular meal replacement, Travis says that you can do any other approved protein shake or meal replacement. But if you want to order this pistachio ice cream flavored meal replacement, if you click there, it takes you over to the Travis's Advocare site. Okay. But if you don't want it, you can just do whatever meal replacement you've got there. But at that at Travis's Advocare site, that's where I also get my vitamins. I take Coreplex. I also get this product called Carb Ease. Carb Ease. This is a product that I take on sometimes holiday, if I'm having French fries or something like that, or a potato or something starchy, I'll take that Carb Ease. But even on a holiday, even on a perfect day, if I ate like popcorn or something like that, I might take that on that day because it helps with the carb impact on your body. Sometimes I will also buy his Sleep Works because I have a hard time sleeping sometimes. And just that little bit, it doesn't like put you out. It's just an easing into sleep. And then Fibotrim is a different vitamin source. If I know that I'm going to be having a holiday that day and doing a bunch of fatty foods, and I'll take Fibotrim as my vitamins that morning instead of the Coreplex. Most mornings I take Coreplex though. Anyway, I just thought I'd add that in there, that's micronutrients from vitamins are actually very important. You do want to have a good high quality vitamin. For dinner in this one, you would do 4 to 6 ounces of chicken breast, fish, or 96% lean ground meat, cooked in MCT oil, grilled or in cooking spray with only 0-calorie seasonings. You may add up to 1 cup of Shibboleth approved category 2 veggie. So I really like this one because I love 2 eggs with cheese. I love a meal replacement at lunch, and that looks like a good dinner. So I really like this one a lot. Now, when we are going over these, let me go to a different one. Let's look at Rhonda Loves Chicken Chili. That's my friend Rhonda over in Alabama, I think. Okay, so it says that you're eating air for breakfast. I don't eat air. I like my food. Okay. So I wouldn't go for this one. And look, I don't have it hearted either. But then for lunch, you'd have bio coffee and cocoa ringa. And for dinner, you'd have 1 to 1.5 cups of chicken chili number 2. Well, chicken chili number 2 is a recipe. And if you click there, it's going to take you to that particular recipe. If you like that one, you can heart it. I'm not doing that one. Okay, let's look at this one. No. I want to look at Muffin Top Be Gone because I know it's a good way for me to explain something. I'm going to click on my history because Muffin Top Be Gone. There we go. Let's click there. Okay, Muffin Top Be Gone. This is a Mighty Muffin with or without fat-free Cool Whip. He's letting you have a little fun. Normally, we don't add condiments to meal replacements. You don't need it. Meal replacement has everything in it that you need. So he's just giving you an opportunity to have a little bit of fun because remember, these are WOW challenges, wild and wacky WOW challenges. And a lot of the little meals that he's made up in here is not something that you can just go off and eat on regular Shibboleth. You'd have to do it in the context of a WOW challenge. Look what it says for breakfast. Mighty Muffin, with or without fat-free Cool Whip. Dinner gives you a Zaxby's grilled chicken salad. Leave off the crunchy things. And if you want croutons, you can use the Proti bread as a replacement. I don't know if that's available right now. Use only as approved salad dressings. Salad should only have the grilled chicken, category 2 veggies, and a little cheese. You may add additional fat-free cheese if you want it. Now, the reason I wanted to come to this one like this is because I wanted to explain something. Let's say that you have a Mighty Muffin for breakfast, but then you are at work or out with your friends and y'all go to Zaxby's for lunch. You can change up the order in which you eat these things. So you could do this Zaxby's for lunch and then have this Mighty Muffin for dinner. You could do that. It's just that you can't switch up the products in here. So if it says to specifically have nuts and more peanut butter, then that's the peanut butter that you need. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to have Jif. It says peanut butter, I'm going to do whatever peanut butter. No, the nuts and more has higher protein in it, less calories, all kinds of stuff. So if it says a specific brand, that is what is meant to be used. And if you're going to be asking, can I switch this up? Could I do this different? Then you just need to pick a different wow challenge. Okay, that's not the one for you. All right. Does anybody have any questions about any of the things that we have done tonight? If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any questions about any of the previous nights, please let me know that. If you are brand new and you've just come in tonight on this video and you really don't know the lifestyle at all, please let me know so I can tell you where to start learning the lifestyle. Tomorrow night is our last lap of this week. We'll do lap 7, but I highly recommend that y'all re-listen, rewatch, participate again on Sunday and Monday night. Just kind of like a recap, because you heard Sunday night, you heard Monday night. Now you've been learning all of these little things on the website. Let's come back together here Sunday night and Monday night again, just to kind of wrap it up and pull it back together. Anybody have any questions for me while we're here, either on Facebook or in the Zoom room? Let's see who popped in here with me in the Zoom room. We got Sarah and Linda and Jada, Evelyn, Deborah, Deb, Cheryl, Beth, and Angelia. Thank y'all for being here with me tonight. I can't tell. Okay, Patricia. Patricia, I buy that at blowtorchfat.com. blowtorchfat.com. We got Patricia over on Facebook. And it's a little liquid drink, Patricia. I set them up next to my nightstand, and then when I go to bed, I just pop one top off and drink it. It's kind of sweet tasting. Does anybody have any questions for me? Otherwise, you're welcome. You're welcome. Otherwise, there's a couple of things going on. If you are near Kennesaw, Georgia, tomorrow at 10 a.m., we have class in person. It's always good to come and get to know everybody, and we'll be there until 10 o'clock. If you are not near Kennesaw, or if you are near Kennesaw, you can still come to this. At noon, we will have an online accountability meeting where we get to see each other. Sometimes, depending on the size of the room, we have breakout rooms where there's just 2 or 3 people. Y'all talk, get to know each other, and then we'll switch that room up. Okay. So we really, really, really have been enjoying that. So we would love for you to join that. Let's see, Sarah, a few nights ago, you showed us a chart that gave combinations, but also food amounts. Where did you access that? Okay. So in Fast Track lap number 2, Sarah, right here where it says simple food combining website link. It's in lap 2, and it's this one right here. Let's see, Deborah, I'm going to Disney and want to take a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. How would you figure that into the plan? Easy. You want to get an approved peanut butter, and you want to get approved category 2 bread, and then either sugar-free jelly or the low sugar Smuckers or the stevia sweetened good jam. And that would be a category 6, which is the peanut butter, category 2, which is the approved category 2 bread, and jelly would be your condiment. So that would be at 6 plus 2 plus C, or you could call it superfood plus fibrous carb plus condiment. You're welcome, Sarah. You're welcome. Was that helpful, Deborah? Awesome. Good. Peanut butter and jelly is quite popular on Shibboleth. In fact, you're welcome. Y'all may see eventually Nikki Kyle. She lost 93 pounds and her favorite thing is peanut butter and jelly sandwich. She was eating peanut butter and jelly sandwich before Shibboleth. It was just a fat storing peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And now she eats a fat burning peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And along with the other changes that she made, she's lost 93 pounds. Her husband lost weight and her daughter lost like 50. So it's absolutely amazing. And they did it as a family. All right. Well, we're going to hop off here. I hope y'all have a wonderful and great weekend. Okay. And this right over here says, keep them safe day and night. Give them courage, strength, and might. Night, everybody.